Okay, let's make you find a new job. Welcome, my name is Pedro Porto, and I have been working in HR for the past 10 years. And I have created this channel to elevate your work, your career, your team to the very next level. This week, we are going to talk about the mindset to find a new job. It is the beginning of the year, so very naturally, a lot of us will be looking out to get something new, right? Maybe you're looking out to change of your current company. Maybe you're looking for a promotion. Maybe you don't have a job right now. When looking for a new job, it can be a very tiresome project. It can be very demanding mentally. And then before we get into specifics on how to do it, we need to have a conversation about what is the right mindset to have. So in order to do this, I'd like to talk about 3 elements that is important that you keep in the back of your head when you're applying for a new job. The first thing that you need to have on your mind is that you have value. And what do I mean by that? In our society, a lot of things that how we recognize each other, it has to do how much value either we create or, more commonly, how much value we consume. We live in a capitalist society, so that is part of the game. However, you have a value beyond what you do at work. Why this mindset is important? Because for the vast majority of people, finding a new job, it's not easy. It's not going to be you apply for one position and then you get a call the next day, do an interview, bam, hired. Normally, it is a process that will take quite a while and then you need to try many times. And if you need to do something many times, it's very common to get discouraged, that you feel that you are not worth it, you don't deserve a new job, or you don't have anything to offer. But that's not true. You always have something to offer. You always have value. You have a very unique set of experience and competences, and you can use that to find your next job. Mindset number 1 is you have value. The second mindset that you need to have, it is regarding what you can and you cannot control. A lot of our stress comes from the fact that these 2 areas tends to be very gray. We put things that we cannot control inside of the group that we can control and vice versa. And what does it mean is that we end up wasting a lot of energy, both physically and mentally, on things that are beyond our control. So, while looking for a job, you will first think, you know what? It will be very good for me to measure how many interviews I do in a week or in a month. But, my friend, you do not control those things. You do not control when you're going to the interview. What you can control is your own behavior. So what I would like you to do when you're looking for a new job to continue to develop your career is to focus on the things that you can control. For example, how fast do I apply for a job position? Have I reached out to the recruiter about this position? Have I contacted the person on LinkedIn that it is cited as a contact for this position? Have I reviewed my CV this week? Have I practiced my elevator pitch today? So these are things that are all inside your control. And these things, these behaviors is that will eventually lead for you to find a new position. That's the second mindset. Keep focus on the things that you can control. The third mindset that you need to have is that work is not your entire life. I know you're going to say that work represents the vast majority of our time, and then without work, how can I expect to live? How can I contribute to society? How I can help my family to sustain themselves? I know, I understand all that, but hear me out. My point is that work is not everything in your life. It is very important, and a lot of our society turns around it on how we produce value and then how we consume value, where we work, how we work, all those things. But think about the following. Work exists to support your endeavors, your dreams, your needs, It's not the other way around. So while looking for a new job, in the beginning you maybe feel tempted to put a lot of energy on it and then put all your attention. However, try to think of the things beyond you. So your family, your friends, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, all these things are related to work, yes, but they are not necessarily work things. Well, what can I say? They're not necessarily the same, right? They're all connected. Everything's connected. But they are not the same. And why I'm saying this? Because let's remember what I spoke in the beginning of the video. Normally, looking for a job is not something that you will get it done in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's a process that will need to be ongoing. You need to have a good relationship with that process. And then you cannot jeopardize all the other relationships that you have in your life. With your family, with your friends, with everybody. You love it, with yourself. Think of it as a marathon, not a 100 meters race. I know there are people out there that they can find a job like that. And know what you should say? Good for them. Don't compare yourself to them. It doesn't matter. Let's do a resume of the mindsets that we need to have when looking for a job or to continue to grow in our career. 1, you have value. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You deserve it. You will manage it. 2, focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that you can control. Number 3, work is not everything in your life. Life is more than just work. Unless, of course, you want to make your entire life about work, then good for you. But on the upcoming weeks, I'll be talking more about the other side of the mirror. So how does it look for HR while doing the recruitment? So make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment on what you really want to know about the recruitment process. And I'll see you next time. Pedro out.